Hello everyone, this is Aaron Perry again from CRMCS. Today we're going to be talking about suggested topics. This is following on from last week's video. So suggested topics, what are they and what do they do? So suggested topics are the quick way to be able to gain repertoire for your chatbot, to gain content quickly, give you inspiration, but they do need amending on. If you don't edit your suggested topics, then your bot is going to be boring. So just to show you exactly what suggested topics are and how they start. So while you're on your topics pane inside Power Virtual Agents, click on suggested topics, and here you enter a website link. The best kind of links are FAQs, anything with questions that your customers are most likely going to ask your bot. So just go on quick Google and a search on a page here. So most common questions about pandas. So I took that in, I put in the link here. You simply add the link. You can add as many links as you want. You press start. And then it will take a couple of minutes and basically start producing topics for you. So if I just go on to the topics here that we got, so this is what it came up with. We've got, is a giant panda a bear? What sounds does a panda make? So it's just gone through that website, just that page, not the website, and it's taken the questions that have been asked, and then it's taken the answers to those questions. So if I just click into the top one, here we see it's got our trigger phrase, is a giant panda a bear? That's what the customer would ask. And then we've got the answer, yes, it is a member of the family, the bear family, blah, blah, blah. And then it ends the conversation. It only gives you one piece of snippet information, and then it ends the conversation. So obviously we do have to edit this, and we have to make sure that it fits in not only to the style that we're talking, but the personality of the bot, and then it's not giving us boring content. And if you, so here we can edit it straight away. So we can add topics and then edit straight away and just get straight into it. And then you'll want to add some more trigger phrases, which we spoke about in my last video. And then edit the content to sound more like the rest of your bot does. So if you don't review and update this periodically, your content will get stale. You need to make sure that it is in tune with the rest of your bot. You need to make sure the personality is there, it's fitting with all the rest of your topics. You need to test and refine this, and you can do this easily using the analytics tool, which I'll show you in a video coming up soon. And through that, it can tell you where you may need to make adjustments, where the customers aren't getting the best experience that they need. So it tells you exactly where you need to go to refine your topics. Not rely solely on suggested topics as well, because there will be content that you need to add that aren't on your website, that aren't frequently asked, but your bot probably is missing knowledge gaps. So don't just solely rely on suggested topics. And if you neglect to customize it, if you neglect to test it after, they're not going to sound great. This is purely just to bulk up the vocabulary, the repertoire that your bot wants to talk about. So I hope that helps you with your discovery of suggested topics. Just make sure that you keep on top of the editing. Always test. Thank you very much.